Top of the morning, laddies. My name is Jacksepticeye. Today we're going to be doing a 2022 tier list of the best games I played this year. Now keep in mind, not all of these games I played on stream or made second channel videos for. These are just games I played in general. Like a lot of these I just play at night before going to bed, and I stay up playing them because they're fun. And yeah, now I've never really dabbled my hand in tier lists before, but here I made my own tier list on tiermaker.com, and it's connected to my Twitter, and it has a free Twitter plug, so I can appreciate that. Now the first game I played this year was Terraria. This game is very memorable. I first played this game when I was 9 years old or something, and I grinded this on my iPad. My friend introduced it to me and he's like, it's 2D Minecraft, it's really fun. And so I tried it out, and so I was hooked. I got it on my iPad and I was grinding it. And the last time I played it was when I was 12. And so I decided to get it on my PC and play again. And here's the thing, I grinded it for like 30 hours within like a month. And I logged back on after not playing for a little bit, and for some reason my character and world are gone, and so I haven't played it since. So no more Terraria. Goodbye. So then the next game I played was Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay, this one is iconic. I think this is one of my favorite games I played this year. I was just thinking about it. I was like, I've never played this game, and I've seen Markiplier play like the beginning of it, and so maybe it's actually good. And so I decided to buy it randomly when it was like 50% off, and so I did, and then I installed it, and then I started playing it, and bruh, why is it so therapeutic? Okay, the story is so good. It's made by the same people that made GTA, and this is just my opinion, but I think it's better than GTA 5. Okay, I played GTA 5 last year in 2021. I think this is better. Like, what? It's so epic. And you know what I hate? Red Dead 1 is a console exclusive. It's not on PC yet. I don't know why. Like, why not? Next game I played was a VR game. Now this is Gorilla Tag. Alright, this is a game that has been blowing up for VR kids. Every single person that plays this game is a child. Okay, it is very hard for adults to like this game. Okay, because adults, they like Call of Duty and Minecraft. Okay, but this one's pretty good, innit? Pretty good VR game, pretty unique, and I had fun playing it for the time being, and yeah, pretty good, innit? That's about it. Now the next game we have here is Call of Duty Black Ops from 2010, okay? Now I made the very amazing decision to start playing a bunch of old games that I used to play with my brother on the Xbox 360, or games that I used to watch and play on there that I've never played myself, so I want to try them out. And the good Call of Duty games was one of them. Okay, and so the first one I started with was Black Ops 1. Okay, this one's also pretty good, isn't it? Pretty good, yeah, pretty good start to introduce me to the old COD games. Zombies is pretty good in it. I don't have any of the DLC. Honestly, I don't really care that much. Maybe it doesn't matter, so maybe I'll never buy the DLC, but pretty good in it. Nice Cold War ambition of the take on the Cold War and how to make it interesting with action. Next we have Black Ops 2, and I made a video of me playing this. You can find it pretty easily, but this is memorable. This is a very memorable game because the campaign, I think, is nutty. Okay, it really is a sequel to Black Ops 1, and it's the first game that is pretty much futuristic, and it's not the first COD game that's like in the future technically, but this one's futuristic. Okay, and they did it pretty well. It wasn't that bad, okay, but it still is kind of unrealistic because we are 2 years away from 2025 now, and we don't have any of this technology. I think they were way over their head with this ambitioning of the future. But the zombies, I don't really like it that much. And Mob of the Dead was my favorite zombies map of all time back when I played it on the Xbox, but like, when I replay it, it's not that interesting. It's really hard as well. Like, why is it so hard? Why is zombies actually hard? And I have to grow some nut hairs in order to actually get through it. It's crazy. So to end off Black Ops, because I didn't play Black Ops 4 because everyone said it's bad and it's a waste of money, we got Black Ops 3, okay? This one is also very memorable. The story sucks, but the zombies are amazing. Okay, this is the whole reason why I play now, and I tried to play the multiplayer, but nobody plays the Black Ops 3 multiplayer anymore. More people play the Black Ops 2 multiplayer for some reason, okay? And so I never tried the multiplayer. What a shame. And I got all the DLC for this. I paid $100 for this. It's crazy. And so every once in a while I look at the Steam Workshop and I see what kind of mods I can install on like custom zombie maps, and they're pretty good. It has a pretty good modding community. There's some pretty good maps that I found. I might do videos of me playing them, but I highly doubt that, because how am I supposed to make videos out of just me playing zombie maps? It's not that interesting, to be honest. Now, I don't know if it's Valhalla that I played after this or something else, but let's do Assassin's Creed Valhalla. This game is dookie. This is the worst game I played this year. I was going into it thinking that Eivor was a barbaric Viking that hated everyone, hated himself, and just killed people for his benefit and not for the better of his village. I wanted to be a ruthless killer, killing and pillaging a bunch of people in their villages, and you know, just being ruthless, okay? Look at the cover art. You can kind of see the cover art, okay? It looks hard as frick, but that does not reflect his character in-game at all. And it's made by Ubisoft. It's a Ubisoft Assassin's Creed game. Like, after Assassin's Creed 4, were they ever good? And so, I'm gonna play Assassin's Creed 4 in 2023 just to get some good Assassin's Creed memories, unlike this thing, alright? Because my brother, he loved Assassin's Creed 4, so I'm gonna play it myself. But yeah, this goes in dookie, because it's the worst game I played. It's dookie, okay? Now here we have Metro 2033 Redux. Now there was the Metro series. I've never really seen what it looks like, but there's like an old Metro series that's just an adaptation of the books made by Vladimir Lebesky. His name's Dmitry. That's his name. But yeah, my brother discovered this series, and he's a stick for apocalyptic Russian games, and so you know that's pretty much what this is. That's all you need to know. Just nuclear, post-apocalyptic nuclear wasteland. It's Fallout, but Russian, okay? And it's in Moscow, and you live in a metro, and this is like 20 years after the bombings, and there's mutants everywhere when you go to the surface to get stuff. And it's a really, really good story. There's a lot more than I'm letting on. And it's technically a horror game, but it is not scary at all. Like, it's scary if you're a woman, because women are scared of everything. But yeah, this game, it goes in memorable. And then there's Last Light Redux, which came out at the exact same time. It's literally just a continuation. Like, you might as well put these two games together, because it's the exact same story, just continued. And it's based off of the book Metro 2034. So it is really just a year apart. But this game, it has a lot more stuff in it, a lot more assets and like guns and all that. And the story is just as good. But the ending I don't really like as much as 2033, but overall, I think it is better than 2033 because it's just a lot more fun. And yeah, same graphics, same engine, whatever. Runs really well. And so this goes in iconic. I'm so glad I spent money on all these games that my brother recommended me, because it's actually a pretty good game. It's pretty epic. Now, I played Metro Exodus a little bit later. I played some other games before this, but you know, this came out in 2019 and stuff, so this game was in 5 years development and stuff. And so they try to expand on the series. They pretty much remaster everything. They remaster all the characters, and they have the same voice actors. They use the same sound effects for some reason for everything. And they try to think outside of the box for the story. And I really respect that, because it's based off of Metro 2035, okay? Which is pretty much the end of the Metro series in the books, and most likely the games. Now let's just get this out of the way. Metro Exodus is highly liked in the Metro community, and my brother really liked it. He thinks it's the best one. But me, personally, I don't like it that much. It is mid, okay? Allow me to explain. What they did with the story, I think, is a very interesting concept, but they did it so wrong, okay? And they also tried to dabble their hand in open world experience, or semi-open world, where you're in like different biomes and stuff, and you can travel around this whole huge map with stuff and secrets everywhere. I hated that so much, because when there's an objective, I get easily lost in this, okay? I have an extra chromosome. It is very difficult for me to figure things like this out. Now, if you were to play Metro 2033 and Last Light, and you really liked it, then sure, play Exodus. But me, personally, I really am just a minority. I did not like Exodus. And the DLC, there's the one where you play as that one American Sam guy, who is the only American in the whole game, because it takes place in Russia. You kind of see what he does after the events of Exodus. And I think that storyline is better than the whole game. Sam is just an interesting character. Like, if they made a whole game just based around Sam and that was Exodus, then it would have been such a substantially better game, because there's like so much that they did with the DLC, and it was so interesting compared to the actual story mode. But that's just my opinion. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Okay, next let's do COD World at War, the one from 2008. Now, this is the first COD I ever played in my whole life on the Xbox. This was the first rated M game I ever played, in fact. And the zombies were actually scary. Do you know how old I was when I first played this? I think it was 2012, so I must have been 6. Yeah, I was 6. This introduced me to shooters and, you know, did everything you'd expect for a 6-year-old. The story was epic and edgy, and it shows exactly what you need to know about World War II in 2008. And the zombies, an actual horror experience, unlike all the other CODs these days where it's an action game. It actually made it a horror game. It was actually really good for the time, and it was the only zombies mode where it actually scared me. I was tense, I was getting anxious, just camping in a corner and waiting for all the zombies to get to me with their... You know, like, that's scary, man. Like, if they just rolled with that, making it a horror game, I think it would just be COD Zombies would be so much better. That's just my opinion, though. Because Cold War, which I played that in 2020, so that's not on my list with the Black Ops stuff, because you already know I played that. I think it really works as an action game. I think all the stuff that they did new for Cold War Zombies, I think it worked really well, so that's really good. But so is World at War with its horror experience. So let's do COD 4, the first COD where it's like, you know, mainstream sellout, Machine Gun Kelly moment. Yeah, so this is the one from 2007, right before World at War. This one is mid. This is a very memorable COD for all the millennials and stuff, but I hated it because it is not built for Gen Zers. It is so boring, and I put it on veteran because I thought I'd be able to handle it. But no, it is super hard, and I did not finish it. Okay, I got 8 hours into it, and that's only because of all the times I've died, and I've been stuck on like every single mission for an hour or 2, or like maybe 2 days, 2 or 3 days. Yeah, this game just makes me mad. Okay, I said this in my Modern Warfare 2 video. I put it on veteran and it won't let me change it because that's how old of a game it is. I'll have to restart the whole campaign in order to... Oh, but Professor Teegs, you can actually change the difficulty if you do this and that. I don't care because I already get the story, okay? I played Modern Warfare 2 and 3. I don't need to play this because this is just not fun. Even if it is on like a easier difficulty, it's not fun. It's so boring. It truly is retro gaming. You know how old this game is? 15 years old. It's a retro game. Next we have this other VR game, Into the Radius VR. Now nobody knows what this game is, and it's kind of like Metro. It's Russian, and it's in a wasteland where there's like some magical force. I do not understand it. I probably have like 4 hours in this game, and I had to stop playing it because it just gives me motion sickness. I didn't even know that happens to me when I'm playing VR. It's never happened to me ever until I play this, because there's like looting in this game, and it's supposed to be really unique. It's Fallout, but in Russia, and it's VR, and it has some weird black people everywhere, and it's like evil and tries to kill you. I don't get it. I don't understand the story completely. But yeah, I would just be like talking to my brother about everything I would do so far, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you just get into the good stuff. Wait, you're still at the beginning? What are you talking about? You're 2 hours into the game. How are you still on the first mission?" Because this game is slow, uninteresting, too much walking. The map is huge. You have to loot stuff, and you have to find certain artifacts and sell them. This game is boring, okay? It takes a medium that has been done so many times, puts it in VR, and expects it to sell really well. And it's not even that popular. He told me to get this because it's really, really popular right now. That was a lie. I go onto Twitch. There is one person streaming this. What are you talking about? This game is dookie. Not as dookie as Valhalla, but it is so dookie, alright? Also, I turned 16 this year. He bought me this for my 16th birthday. It was 30 bucks. Now I feel bad for not wanting to play it anymore because he spent money on me for the first time in his life. That is a lie. He spent so much. You get the idea. If I'm not enjoying the game, I'm not going to play it, okay? Please, just... Alright, let's go back to COD. Now we have Modern Warfare 2, the one from 2009, the sequel to Modern Warfare. And you already know, I made a video playing this as well, just like Black Ops 2 and 3. This game is iconic. This is my favorite COD. You want to know why? Because the story's really good, and I think it's better than Black Ops 2. I am a Modern Warfare fanboy now. What do you think of that, right? The Spec Ops isn't that good, but it's just the story is so good, and it's so meta and so realistic, and it really is Modern Warfare. It does not lie to you. This is Modern Warfare. Okay, warfare in the modern era. It has its take on World War III. What would it be like if America and Russia were going to war now, right now, okay? It has all the modern technology, and it has modern cities already. So when you go into a mission and they're fighting in some like American city, like, you know, Virginia, and then like New York and like Modern Warfare 3 and stuff, it feels real because I live there. okay? I live in America. That poopy just, it might as well be a horror game, because imagine envisioning your country being attacked by some world superpower because they don't like you. And they're threatening and nuking you, and you have to stop their nukes. That's crazy. That's a story I can connect with. So me, personally, as an Americano, this game is iconic for me because it kept me on my feet and on my toes, and the story really is something to run your money with, or however the expression is. Alright, let's move on. Modern Warfare 3. Now this one is not as good as Modern Warfare 2, but still pretty good in it, so it goes in pretty good in it. Not as good as World at War. And with the special ops, really good. I have it installed still on my thing. That's not it. Right here. I play the special ops instead of zombies now, for when I'm bored and I have nothing else to play. You know, the survival where there's all the Russians coming at you and they got the guns and they get more difficult as you go along, and there's like a leveling system and you unlock different attachments for your guns the more you level up. It's really good. I used to grind that when I was a kid, okay? And I suck at it for some reason. I can only get to like wave 25 or something. Next we have Rumbleverse. Now this is a game that came out this year. It's a battle royale where it's Fortnite mixed with Multiverse. Yeah, that one game that I never played. Except there's no collabs yet. And you know, it's Fortnite, but you punch people instead of shooting. And yeah, it's not groundbreaking. It really is just another battle royale that's destined for failure. I played it a little bit with my friend because he just pressured me into it, but overall it's kind of mid, you know, it's not really anything special. And it is free on Epic Games. You can try it if you want, if you're like itching for like another family-friendly battle royale game for your children. But it's not good as Warzone, it's not good as Fortnite, it's arguably better than Fall Guys, but it will never be like Fall Guys, maybe. I doubt it'll ever blow up. Next we have Saints Row 4, and I made a video of me playing this recently. I love the Saints Row series. We got Saints Row 1, which is a console exclusive. You gotta have like a PS2 to play it or something. And then there's Saints Row 2, 3, 4, and 5, and it's all on Steam. But recently we got the reboot of Saints Row, and it is nothing like Saints Row. I don't know how the heck they got the A-OK on the story and the concepts and the characters it is. And I hate it so much, okay, when I saw people playing it. Alright, so I decided to install Saints Row 4 to get some good feels and nostalgia instead of feeling dookie about the Saints Row franchise, because it is doomed forever. Alright, bring back Shandy, okay? But this game is pretty good in it. Next, we have the reboot of Modern Warfare 2. And, you know, that's the whole reason why I played Modern Warfare 2 at the time that I did, because this is coming out. So, you know, I wanted to see what the original was like before I played the new one. And the original is better, okay, substantially. But this on its own take, I think it's pretty good as well, okay? Obviously, like I said, not as good as the bloodier original, but this is under ambition. I think it's really good, okay? I love the characters. Its Ghost is cracked, okay? You got those memes of him staring at you and stuff. Those are funny, okay? And the multiplayer is really good. I still like Cold War multiplayer better, but I think this on its own is really good and it's really unique. But then Warzone 2, I really hate, because I already hate Warzone 1. Alright, and what it's turned into, I think, is boring now. And so they make Warzone 2, and what's so different about it? Not only is it the same thing, but some things that they did differently, I feel like is worse, okay? But hopefully with updates in time, it will get better and there'll be new stuff and stuff to get horny over. Because right now, the community isn't raging about this right now. People are moving on to their other games because Warzone 2 it really is just mid. But, you know, I think overall, the campaign and the multiplayer, it's correct, and I think this goes in memorable. It's a very memorable game from this year, and it'll be something to remember because I spent $70 on it. I was debating on buying the Vault Edition for $100, but I didn't do it because I do not care, because I don't think I'll be playing this game for much longer. All of my friends are grinding it, and I just can't grind it with them because I don't like it that much. I'd rather play Fortnite, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather just grind that Save the World stuff. Next, we have Doom 64. Now, I decided to play all the Doom games, so I wanted to play one of the originals. This is the Nintendo 64 emulation one that came out on Steam in 2020, and now it's on Epic Games, so I got it on Epic Games for free. So I decided to play it and stuff. And yeah, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. It's actually pretty fun for what the 90s was. But it is forgettable because it is retro, okay? Old games are not good, okay, even though I just shielded it. And I played through like a few missions, and you know, I just got off. I just wanted to know what the old Dooms would play like before I play the 2016 one. Yeah, here's 2016. Now 2016, I think this is really good. It's just better than I thought it was as well. Like, that's crazy. Because I really wanted to play Doom Eternal. I was just talking to my brother, and I was telling him how I wanted to play Doom Eternal. He was like, no, do not play Doom Eternal first. Play Doom's 2016 first. There will be so many characters you will not care about unless if you play 2016. So, okay, fine. I'll add it to my wish list. So I got Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal for my birthday, as well as Into the Radius. And so, yeah, I was stacked. I was ready to play them. And so then I played Doom 2016. It is so fun, okay? And so this goes into pretty good in it, and it's on top. All right, it's on the cusp of memorable, okay? Because you know what is memorable? Doom Eternal. Now this game, oh my goodness, it is right next to Modern Warfare 2. This game I recently just finished it, and I'm still doing the DLC right now. The DLC is pretty good so far. But the thing as a whole, it not only is it really hard and it really challenges my gaming abilities, but it is really satisfying and the story is pretty good, and it is exactly what I wanted for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, okay? But put in Doom Eternal, I am just a ruthless killer and I kill everything in my path with no remorse because I feel like it for my own motive, okay? That is just, I love that stuff, okay? There's a lot more stuff and there's the DLC, like I said, and there's a lot more mobility and the maps are bigger, and it's really good for background gameplay stuff for my commentary videos that I'm going to be spamming throughout 2023. I got a bunch of gameplay footage of Doom Eternal, so I'll be able to use them for background footage in my commentary videos on the main channel. By the way, if you're not subbed to the bloody main channel, you should be subbed to the bloody main channel. If you're not subbed, because the people that are subbed to the second channel, they are not subbed to the main channel. Okay, I find that very strange. Like, why the frick do you not do that? Because the videos on the main channel are much better than the second channel videos, okay? I don't know if you understand that. You are getting cheated out of your mind by watching all the videos on the second channel, okay? You gotta watch the main channel because it's so much better, okay? But anyway, that's my tier list, okay? Now, this is a public tier list. If you were watching along to all the games I played, which none of you did, you could edit this tier list if you want, but there's really no point because did any of you play these games? No. But yeah, since this channel is mostly gaming related, I decided to make a tier list about all that. And so there you go, that's my tier list and stuff. And this concludes 2022. I'll see you all in 2023. And hopefully we will be playing more games and talking to more bloody people. And reacting to more Help a Boss, you know what I'm saying? And I plan to do great things in 2023. And I talked about this on the main channel, of course, but I'm going to advertise it on the second channel. We're going to be doing more YouTube shorts on the main channel, and I will debate on doing it on the second channel with like maybe Twitch clips or something. I'm still thinking about it. We're going to be uploading on TikTok with the exact same stuff, Instagram Reels with the exact same stuff. You know what I'm saying, bruv. We're going to be doing weekly commentary videos on the main channel as well. We're going to actually be streaming stuff on Twitch that people actually want to watch, so these videos might up in quality with me talking like a bloody Indian man. Ultimately, that might lead me to stream a lot less, but still I'm going to be streaming more interesting stuff. But yeah, Habibis, I guess that's about it. Bro fished. Bye bye.